Yo, what up YouTube? Gonna be playing some Ullr in the mid lane. The build that I'm gonna be running today is Transcendence, Warrior Tabby, Jotun's Wrath, Soul Leader, Heartseeker, and Atalanta's Bow. Our team has 4 blinks. We have a Jhin 10 jungle, so I stayed a little bit longer than I should have at the speed, but it was just to help us clear.
Thanks.
It doesn't really matter too much. We don't really lose anything for it. Ullr's level 2 power spike is insane. He gets 4 damaging abilities at level 2, so he is a very strong early game character. In this situation, you never want to use an ability on Susano there. He still has his dash, and he's really just trying to bait you to use your kit so that way you can't clear the wave. Thoth aggressively dashed, so we jump in on the archers and him every day of the week. He's trying to turn right now. He should have been running for his life. He would have made it a lot harder for me if he wouldn't have tried just side strafing like that. Just a bad call by them. That's the plays that you'll make when you get more comfortable on Ullr. Just knowing his damage, knowing what enemy gods can do. Thoth's early game health pool is very low, and Ullr's early game burst is insane. So something that you'll learn over time, just playing the god. I'm kind of greedy there. I think I should have just went mid and cleared it. But I figured I'd help Jhin again try to clear. It's not the worst by any means. And plus it helps me with some gold. I just missed a little bit of minions in the wave. I was thinking about getting my 2 at level 4, that's kind of why I was acting weird there. I have enough for Transcendence at this point. I should be backing, but I'm trying to put some more pressure on the map. Pick up these harpies. I'm not going to get punished too much for this. I do have a jump, so the totem wore out and I wasn't paying attention. This is a pretty rough gank by Jhin 10. He does put some pressure on him, but I have a whole wave at this point. Thoth was clearing the wave while I was doing mid camps, so he just had the pressure over me. Jhin 10 just straight up yoinked my whole mid wave. Granted, some of it was going to go into the tower, and I guess he needed the gold, so whatever. It just feels bad whenever you're a mid laner and somebody just completely takes your whole wave. In that situation, I probably should have done the back right camps instead of running to mid. At this point, I heard, you know, Thoth aggressively dashed. Or he defensively dashed, so I'm blinking in. Pretty unlucky. Thoth's dash early game is around 18 seconds. So I was trying to make a play within that time frame and just snowball, but sometimes your plays don't work out. I know that Thoth is trying to come over here. That's what he gets. He just shouldn't have contested it, just giving up the mids. It's not that big of a deal. Or at least waited for me to use abilities before showing himself like that. It just made the play a lot easier for me. And we end up backing. We got tier 2 boots. We pick up most of the minions off of our back. Our Jhin 10, I think he failed a gank and he said, "I'm pissed." And I was like, "Tell me about it." It's pretty funny. Since our team does have 4 blanks, this Thoth is not going to have a fun time, man. There goes his beads. He is in the danger zone for the next, like, 3 minutes.
Enemy missile left. Cannot escape. Be careful.
Enemy spotted.
This is kind of a weird rotation. The red buff was down and we're just chilling in the jungle, hoping to see somebody.
Let's end this.
We thread the needle. Boss dead. Good CC chain. He just didn't have beads. There's nothing that he can do in that situation. He just needed to be further back, since none of his team were around him.
An enemy has been slain.
Cannot escape.
Our solo laner is playing well. Always good to ward that little side camp.
Your right tower.
Dude, that guy is literally a bot.
Enemies in the left jungle.
No worries, eh? Enemies in left lane.
Let's end this.
An enemy has been slain.
This is just free farm, man. The Thoth is terrified now. I was hoping that we end up doing Gold Fury, but Ymir backed and Hachi didn't want to come over. That was the freest gold ever. If anybody comes up to contest, we just kill them.
Help, left lane.
Enemy missing.
There's no way that I go over to help that Naja. Even if I rotated when he called help, he just dies before I get there. So instead, I waited for the next wave instead of just showing you guys.
Fight.
Now I'm going to the red.
I'm off.
Ullr's just super strong. He's pretty hit or miss. I'm also lagging slightly. My internet's been doing that off and on. It's been getting better over time, but it can be rough at times. Read that Thoth like a book. He can't really do anything. I'm 4-0. I have 0 cooldowns right now. Ymir's just playing way too far up here. He cleared that wave though.
I'm returning.
And we end up backing. I have Warrior Tabby Tier 2 Jotun's Wrath online.
I fight with honor.
I'm pretty fed.
Enemy missing.
I should just be taking his back camps or the mids right now. I was just trying to make this Thoth feel really bad and poke him through the wall. This is way too aggressive by me. I completely missed my bladed arrow.
Enemy missing left. Enemies incoming. Middle. Here's
This Thoth got bullied, man. I'm in fear for my life. That is one thing with not starting beads. Sometimes it can just be really scary when you don't have beads for first relic.
Been slain.
I'm way too weak to try to help them. That's a team play right there. Just farming out right side jungle. Jintin's backing. He's gonna end up doing speed and left, so getting that camp was just the most efficient. I do have Jotun's Wrath online in Tier 1 Soul Eater.
Enemy missing left.
Enemy team ended up getting Pyro. That was a pretty smart play by them. They knew that we were backing, so
Too bad.
good on them. I also sentryed the red buff on accident. I normally have my regular boards on the C bind.
Enemy missing left.
On my way.
Just a little unfortunate. I'm just trying to farm. Susano's pushing up way too much. It's way too aggressive there. We're trying to punish. I frickin' suck, dude. That was a pretty clutch juke, just running into that wall slightly to the left. Most people don't expect that at all, because there was nowhere to go in that area. Our Hachi ended up getting a triple kill, good on him. The play worked out really well. We did see Susano over Gold Fury. That frickin' sucks. I do pick up the red. I needed to land that axe, man. He did a really good job at juking. But Susano is pretty busted, man. I say that as I'm playing Ullr. It's pretty funny. That was a garbage axe. I was doing that for intimidation factor. It's a good call by Hachi there. Heim's rotating. Sylph should have pulled right away. He would have gotten me. Jin ate the ults, man. Feels very bad for that guy. Okay, it's a party in the mid lane. It's a 3v4 right now. We should not be doing this. Oh my god. All 5 of them are in mid, dude. And we're still fighting.
Ally has been slain.
God damn it. If I would have had brawlers, Milan would have died there. And if I would have hit any of my goddamn abilities. That play would have been so sick. I'm pretty sure I get a quad there if I end up killing Mulan and landing my axe. It was just a pretty rough play. Definitely the worst play of the game by me. I didn't want to use my combo just so that way it'd make Ymir's life easier, but he ended up messing it up for the secure. I missed my axe. I could have saved Ymir's life. You can't hit them all, man. We're still mopping, though. Ullr is probably one of the best snowball hunters in the game. You can get ahead as long as you land all of your stuff. There's really nothing that people can do, especially early game or late game focused mages like Thoth with squishy health bars. It's just super good in the mid lane. Applying that pressure. 18 minutes in, we finally get a pyro. I'm trying to farm up at this point. I don't know why my team's going in. It's just really weird by them. Yeah, it's just a rough time. I might have been able to go in and influence the fight, but it just wasn't a good looking thing to do, in my opinion. We had so much stuff up on the map. I do have Heartseeker online. That's Thoth feeds. And Aegis. Good Mulan ult. She got blown up though. Jin 10 with Spear of the Magus, that was actually really clutch. I tried doing a 360. Not a good call by me. That was such a weird interaction. The Hachi stun. I'm just dipping. Naja should be tanky. I didn't check his build at the time. While doing these mids, I did end up checking it. And yeah, he was slightly tanky. So I didn't feel too bad about leaving him there. Tier 2 Atalantis bow is online. I'm hitting tanks for 210 right now. 234 with my 2 buff. Things are not looking good for the enemy team. They're still trying though. Garbage axe. Heimdall's crystal needs to be reworked, man. His 3 really is stupid. There's a garbage timing on my axe again. Oh man, rough play is. We're too far ahead though, so I'm able to make these mistakes.
Fire giant.
Okay.
The key to a successful hunt is awareness.
Our Hachi's over and right. I'm kind of glad that I picked a hunter mid laner. Okay, now we do have Annalena's bow online. We're trying to gank. This is really weird. I don't have beats for 16. I didn't want to get caught in a bunch of ults. Just good. The enemy team collapsed. They should have been sitting under Phoenixes and just give up towers. But for some reason Mulan wanted to sit behind the tier 2 and it kind of started this train wreck for the enemy team.
How's the ice taste? Was a good old hockey game.
Your team has destroyed a left.
Sano's mid, Hachi just one-shots him.
That's all of them. Oh my god, I survived!
I'm wigging out. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just having a good time. Ullr's pretty fun to play. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy the montage coming up. Let me know what you want to see next, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
One shot, 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 shot. One chance, 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 chance. One shot, one chance, one move, one dance. One shot, one chance, one move, one dance. One shot, one chance, one move, one dance. One shot, shot, shot. Brace yourself for the Vegas. One shot, slow. One shot, one shot. One shot, one chance, one move, one dance. One shot, one chance, one move, one dance. One shot, 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 shot. One chance, 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 chance. One shot, one chance, one move, one dance, one shot.